Okay, hello everyone. Finally getting around to making and editing Trader Jim's video for October 30th. And what's in this video is a really great discussion about the difference between the different combines and funded accounts, the various differences in qualifications and rules and drawdowns. That comes a little towards the end part of the video, but there's some great trading in this video as well. As stated in my update, there's some great updates coming in for the BWT Auto Trader. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to show you a little more. And once again, BWT is again partnered with Tom from Microtrends, and that's a great asset to BWT to have Tom as part of our development team and part of the BWT team. I can't say enough good things about what that is going to do for our software. It's very good news. So let's take a look at today's video and see how things turned out.
All right, October 30th, I am home today, and this is the daily open range filter template. I am on shorts only, and that's because I believe trading below 80.60 should give us a test of 80.30 to 80.35. So this is a funded account, not the combine, and this funded account has a $500 stop and target, trading two contracts, 40 and 80 ticks with just a 10 tick stop. Now, so far the auto trader did not take a short coming out of the range, and that's because there are too many consecutive red bars. The template specifies that above a certain number of similar colored bars, the auto trader is to wait for a pullback, which means now we need blue bars, and then upon a break of the volatility stop, there'll be a short trade. Now, ideally, I want it to be as close to the range as possible. So this is not the ideal location for a short. Again, I'd like to be, because I would like the actual stop to be inside the range. The targets are far below us, but again, I think 80.30 to 80.35 is expected. I can just put the time in sales. So yeah, so this one only has a 10 tick stop. I think I showed the same exact template yesterday. And again, the logic is with an open range filter, I don't think there is a need for a very large stop, because if I am wrong, then I'll take a small loss, and then if price goes higher, then once we're above the open range filter, there will not be any shorts taken. Okay, so I'm out with a loss on this first trade. That's okay. Now, as long as the volatility stop is broken to the downside, shorts are still clicked, and there will be a short trade. So very mechanical, emotion-free. Just let the auto trader evaluate the price action. I actually put a nice big sign by the monitor here. Here we go. Here was another short. It says, it says, "Tell me your plan and then leave me alone. Sincerely, BWT Auto Trader." And that's because, once I know what my plan is and I am able to communicate this plan via a template to the auto trader, then I should really just leave it alone. It's going to take care of everything. Extremely reliable and extremely objective. Unlike me, not always very objective when actually in a trade. I can be objective when evaluating market structure. But when it comes to actual trades, I really need the auto trader to give me the structure I need. So my idea is to trade the combine after the FOMC announcement. I get the feeling until the announcement we might be fairly choppy, a lot of back and forth, as we have been really for over a week now. But I'm still hoping for that move to 80.35. Trading below 80.60 should bring us there. By the way, I just want to take the time to again thank everyone, and there have been more comments on the videos, and I really appreciate it, because here I am just talking to the screen, and I don't always know if people are paying attention or if it helps anyone. I mean, the whole point of this is for someone to get ideas, you know, so the comments have been really great, so they kind of keep me going. All right, here's a move down. Let's see if they can give me a nice shot down and hit my first target. Here it is. So now look at this, and that's what I mean. Now I'm only out on half a position, but even out on just half a position, that one win already took care of the full position loss earlier. And that is the benefit of tighter stop and a larger target. So let me trail it now by 50%. Again, not always a good idea to trail it like that, but because of the very choppy, range-bound kind of a market we've been having, it might not give me the full move. Although, as I stated, I fully expect to see 80.35. At least. Could be lower. All right, so right, sideways. But I don't know, to me they look weak. I will try to answer as many questions as possible. If for whatever reason you put a question in and I'm not answering it, if you give me a couple of days and I'm still not answering it, if you just drop an email to Randy, he will forward me your question, and then I promise I will answer it. It's just sometimes I have every intention of answering questions, and then in the heat of battle here, I'm kind of so focused on what's going on that I actually forget to answer those questions or respond to the comments. And it's not malicious or anything. I'm not trying to avoid anything, you know, but trading is not a very relaxing activity. At least the other trader makes it possible, because, you know, to stay in winning trades. Let me just tighten up a little bit. All right, they're coming. Here they come. Come on. Oh, don't hit my stop now. So as I said, I will try to answer some questions. Question regarding the number of funded accounts. Why do I need so many funded accounts? I'll answer that. That's actually a good question. Another question was regarding the different funding companies, and that's actually something I did answer in previous videos, but I'll do it again. Just here they come. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so it hit the second target. Now that's not the daily target, but for now it's good enough. My next trade is going to be probably with the combine, and that's after the FOMC announcement. This one at a $500 target. I'm a bit short here, but that's okay. Just happy the way it worked out. So again, looking, it was the computer clock and time and sales. Oh yeah, let me put the text. I don't like looking at the text as I'm trading, but once it's over, if I remember, I'll always try to put it on. So yeah, at first there was no trade because there were too many red bars. The other trader waited for a retracement, which came right there. A short, which did not work out, and I took a stop. Then another qualified trade, a short below the daily filter, and then just smooth sailing down. First target and second target, just shy of my daily goal. All right, guys, I'm going to see you after the FOMC. All right, well, waited for the announcement to be done. And basically, as long as they're above 60, they should be higher prices. So I decided to try on a long. We are above the step MA. This is step MA with option 2. A bit apprehensive about the price action though, so only trading 3 contracts now with this combine, with a target of 1,000 and a stop of 800. Maybe a target of 1,000 with this kind of price action is a bit ambitious. We shall see. Okay, here is the move. Trailing, here is first target. This one does have a trailing stop. In theory, firming up on 60 really should not be an issue to get to 85. But the market has definitely not been very cooperative in the past few days, so let's see. Here we go, here we go. Gonna unclick the longs because we are hitting the target now, like, well, not yet, but 82.85 is the price. Here we go. All right, so we are at 780 for the day in the combine. I would need to see a retracement. Sorry, I had to take a phone call. So here's the text. Basically, I looked for them to firm up on that 80.60 because trading below 80.60 kind of opened up the possibility to 80.35 again. So once they showed that they want to stay above 80.60, there was a long first target and second target, not hitting yet the daily goal. This wasn't, yeah, it was a target, right? I believe so. Yeah. So, but not hitting yet the daily goal of 1,000. So while we're waiting, actually, let me now, while we have some time and I'm not in a trade, let me answer some quick questions. So why do I need, let's say, so many funded accounts? Why not just have one big account? Well, actually, one of my accounts is the largest combine that OneUp offers, 250,000. And I actually had a video, I believe it was in July when I completed that combine. So if you take a look, sometime in July, I show all the statistics for the finished evaluation for the $250,000 account. Then I have two more of 150,000, and then I have two from Earn to Trade, and those are only 25,000. But I like the way Earn to Trade does business, even though it's only a $25,000 account. They allow a $2,500 max drawdown, which is not a trailing drawdown, which means as your account goes higher, the max drawdown amount stays the same. So for example, if you start at 25,000 and the stop is at 10%, which is 22,500, if your account goes to 27,000, that stop stays at 22,500. So you, I guess, are given more of an opportunity to mess up and still not get disqualified. So for that reason, I like Earn to Trade. So, but why so many accounts? Simply because if you have more than one and you are wrong on a direction of the market and you, let's say, pick a wrong template for the auto trader for the day, and that account hits its daily stop that you put into the template, you don't have to trade it again. As a matter of fact, you should not trade it again, because if you keep trading the same account in one day and you keep losing, eventually you're going to hit the max drawdown for the day and then you're disqualified. So if you have more than one account and one particular account doesn't work out for the day, you have a few others that you can make up the money you lost and still come out ahead. And that's the idea. If I'm trading 5 accounts and one loses and 4 hit their targets, well, then I'm ahead of the game. If it's 2 and 3, I still am ahead of the game. And that's the point. So that's why I find it just easier to work with multiple accounts. Another question was regarding the different funding companies. And I think the main difference that I find, let's say, between Earn to Trade and OneUp Trader and TopStep is that in TopStep and OneUp Trader, the max drawdown is a trailing drawdown, which means, for example, if you have a $150,000 combine and you can draw down 3,000, that amount is 147,000. But as your account goes higher, for example, to 151,000, now that amount is at 148,000. So that max drawdown follows the account high. It is $3,000 from the account high. But with Earn to Trade, I'm talking about the gauntlet now, not the minis. They have Earn to Trade minis, which work the same exact way as TopStep and OneUp Trader. It's a trailing drawdown. But with the gauntlet, what happens is you start at 25,000 and you should not go below 22,500. As you go on to 26,000, the max drawdown stays at 22,500. And that part, I think, makes Earn to Trade the easiest, it is my opinion, the easier combine to pass. You can trade during news announcements. You can keep positions overnight, which is not allowed in OneUp Trader and TopStep. So that's as far as the evaluation. As far as actually getting funded then, with Earn to Trade, and from what I understand with TopStep as well, you have to pay for data and you are paying as a professional. So it's $105 or $110 a month per exchange. So if you are trading, let's say, the NASDAQ and oil, it's $210 a month. With OneUp Trader, you are not paying for data. So that's a difference. With OneUp Trader, they pay for all those fees, which is nice. But with OneUp Trader, once you are funded, and it would depend on the size of the combine, that actually OneUp Trader does not call it a combine. They call it, I think, an evaluation account, just like that. When you get funded, depending on the size of that evaluation account, would depend how much money you have to make before you can withdraw anything out. So with Earn to Trade, you get funded, and then as soon as you make money, you can withdraw that amount. With OneUp Trader, you have to make a certain amount before you're allowed to withdraw anything. And again, you should read, and because for every size account, it is different. So it looks like they're going higher. It was at 85. So I mean, if they can pass that, then it's definitely just 8,100. I was hoping for a retracement. Well, this might be the only retracement they'll give me. So I'm just going to take a long here. I feel comfortable about it because they keep staying above 80, which is very strong. And they should be trying to get to 8,100. I am $220, looks like, away from my daily target. So that's less than 5 points on 3 contracts. Should not be an issue. All right, they're trying to move higher. Come on, I'm not far. I need less than 5 points. And here it is. Done. Okay. Whew. All right. Okay then, done with this combine. So again, you're going to see the results of this trade in tomorrow's video, because Top Step updates at 5 p.m. $1,000 target. So I did try to set up some kind of commissions over here, but I did not get the number right, I'm sure. Let's show the computer clock. All right, well, keep writing comments, guys, and any questions, I will try my best to answer everything. Stay tuned for the update from last night in the combine.